Alright, so if you want your ideal audience to find you on YouTube, then it's super important that you cover your basics and make sure that your channel is optimized. Otherwise, they're going to be going to someone else. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 ways to optimize your YouTube for your ideal audience. So the main reason that you want to optimize your YouTube channel to begin with is not just to obviously get your ideal audience to come discover you and watch you, but it's also going to help your channel look more cohesive and compel people to subscribe. So we're going to be breaking this down in 3 ways. We're going to go with the basics, and then playlists, and then your videos, specifically regarding your top performing ones and any new videos that are coming out. Alright, so the first thing, the basics, you want to make sure that your profile photo and your banner photo is optimized. Your profile photo has to have a nice contrast between you and the background, that way you are standing out and not getting lost in the photo, and that way they can see you. If you're a company, preferably you want to have your logo on there so that way they can instantly recognize you. And for your banner, make sure that it's something representative of you and your brand. It can be a banner showcasing, you know, what you're doing, you talking to people, you coaching people, or it can just be a banner telling your audience of how often you guys post. Just make sure that it's on point and on brand and it's not tacky. You know, as much as people say content is king, I still do believe that design is queen. The next thing is leveraging or optimizing the links that you have on your channel. Those are the links that are on the bottom right of your banner, whether you can either link that up to your website, your Facebook, your Instagram, your product, whatever it is. Make sure that you are leveraging the links there and make sure that all the links work. And then the next thing in optimizing your basics is make sure that the about section is filled out. Make sure it's not just some one-worded sentence. Use some of the copywriting frameworks that we've shared with you guys in the previous videos so you can flesh something out. And not only that, make sure that you guys are also leveraging your keywords. This is going to help with you guys being discovered because now you're starting to leverage good copywriting and then SEO. So those are the basics that you guys got to make sure to have covered. So the next thing we're going to cover is your channel, primarily talking about the trailer and your playlists. So you want to make sure that you have a trailer or at least some sort of video up for people to watch when they hop onto your channel. I honestly have 2 thoughts of what kind of video to put up for your trailer. One, obviously you want to put the actual channel trailer, which gives people a quick snippet of what your channel is about, which is meant to compel them to want to subscribe and watch more of your stuff. The second type of video that you can share as a channel trailer is your highest performing video. What that's going to do is obviously provide really good content up front. It's up to you how you want to approach it. I honestly recommend the first one because it does provide a little bit more context about what your channel is about versus, you know, one value piece of content, but it's up to you. All right, so the next thing is playlists. I think playlists on your channel is going to make the entire experience for the end user, your audience, a lot easier, and it's also going to provide a lot of social proof with all the views on the videos, especially if you've been doing this for a while. So in regards to playlists, add all related videos into one related playlist. So my channel currently covers a lot of topics, social media marketing being one of them. So what I would do is create an entire playlist dedicated to social media marketing. One of the other topics that I also cover on my YouTube is also dance. So I would create a dedicated dance playlist, so on and so forth. But for example, say your channel is specifically for social media marketing, you can have separate playlists dedicated to Instagram, to Facebook, to Twitter, to YouTube. That way that when people hop onto your channel, they see your trailer and then they see your playlists, they can easily be more intrigued and see stuff that they really want to watch that's more relevant to them. You got to keep in mind in how it's going to benefit the end user, the person who's on the other side of the screen. All right, so once you add all the related videos into one playlist, make sure that you optimize it for the most viewed, so that way you're getting social proof. It's not really going to be that enticing when you see a video in a playlist that only has 1 or 2 views versus a video in a playlist that has at least 5,000 to 10,000 or 100,000 views. So make sure that you optimize the video order to be the ones that have the most viewed. The next thing that you want to optimize in your playlist is the description. This is an opportunity for you to not just practice good copywriting, but also to leverage your keywords. All right, so the next thing that you want to do is optimize your top performing videos. So that way you guys can take videos that are already doing well and make it better. And not just that, just, you know, make your videos rank better on search. So what you want to do is optimize the title, description, and tags, and you do that by using a tool like TubeBuddy. And what you want to do is find the best performing keywords related to the topic we're covering in that video. Then once you find about like 10 or 15 really good performing keywords, use the best performing keyword, add it to the title, add it to the description, and add it to the tags. And for the rest of the keywords, add them in the description and the tags. This is where, again, good copywriting is going to help you with creating a really good description, because you don't want to spam these keywords in your description. You want to leverage at least 2, 3, 4, or even 5 of these keywords and naturally implement it into your copy so it sounds natural while leveraging the keywords. Alright, so the next thing is thumbnails. The first thing people see before they even watch your video is the thumbnail. The most important thing that we have to capture first is their attention. And if your thumbnail isn't capturing their attention, then we lose them to someone else. This is why having a good thumbnail is super important. All right, so the rules to creating a pretty solid thumbnail are pretty similar to what I suggest in creating a good profile photo. So if you're going to be using your face, make sure you have a nice contrast background. That way you pop out and they see a human being, and you're more recognizable. And if you're going to use text, try not to use any more than 3 or 4 words or 5 words. You want to make it as easily readable as possible. You don't want to put an entire sentence or novel on there. Going back to you using yourself on the thumbnail, people have a tendency, I forgot what the data is, I'll put it up here somewhere. People have a tendency to click on thumbnails that have people on it because we as human beings, we relate to each other a lot better, a lot faster. We recognize, and not only that, to take it to another level, make sure that you're also mindful of the emotion you're conveying in your thumbnail. Thumbnail showing this, and you're trying to be happy, is not going to work. If it's a tactic, or if you're trying to get like surprise, like like that, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it on YouTube that people are using these tactics because we as humans instantly see the emotion and instantly feel it within ourselves, which is why a lot of people are using these tactics. So if you're going to be using yourself as a thumbnail, which I highly recommend, also make sure that you're conveying the proper emotion with the video that you're going to be talking about, and that you kind of want them to feel as well, that gets them excited to watch. The other route for having a thumbnail is having a really solid design. It doesn't necessarily have to have a face, but if you're going to be using text or anything, just make sure it sparks intrigue, that it captures their attention, it builds their interest, so that way it creates the desire to actually watch it. And going back to using words on your thumbnails, make sure you don't overdo it. Like, I know I just said it, but just make sure that you don't overuse the amount of text that you put on your thumbnails, because then it gets small, and we're looking at this on a mobile kind of thing, and if the text is small, it's going to make it super hard to read. That's why I want you guys to limit the amount of text you put on the thumbnail. That way you can take advantage of the size of the text on the thumbnail. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might benefit from it, and hit the bell notification so you guys are getting notifications of when new videos are coming out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.